Hi everybody, Ryan from Bring Your Old Books here. Here is the final set of new releases for the year 2025. That's right, we're here, we're at the end. December 31st, 2025. Is everything coming out tomorrow? It is a very small week. The week between Christmas and New Year is always very small. As you can see, there is no DC, which is interesting because the distributor sent me 2 weeks worth of stuff, and I have next week's DC, but they didn't have anything for release this week. Go figure. But they do have a bigger release schedule next week. It is just a small week, mostly Marvel and a little bit of indies right there down at the bottom. We'll start at the top. There are some previews coming out, and I will just make a point of the previews there and there. I don't get a whole lot of people, poll members, picking from the paper previews anymore. I have a lot of people using social media and whatnot to add stuff, and then the ads in the comic books. So I'll probably be going to a more typical, what more typical stores do, just put the previews on the counter, first come, first get kind of basis. I'll be wiping the slate clean, and if you do want a previews, let me know, re-put it on your list, and we'll go from there, because I'm just not seeing a lot of people order from the previews. So I'm not going to be putting a lot of previews away. It's just easier for me to put them on the counter, and we go from there. People can take them as they want, if they want. A lot of people are telling me they're throwing them away, so I don't want them to be thrown away. If you don't want them, you don't need them. Marvel Knights, The World to Come, number 5. Marvel Zombies, number 4. Loving that Civil War homage cover there. Predator Kills the Marvel Universe, number 5. I'm digging Weapon Predator there. Last couple issues, it's been fun. Punisher Red Band, number 4. Sorcerer Supreme, number 1. Here's a big one of the week. As you can see, Scarlet Witch has stepped into the role of Sorcerer Supreme. Quite a few different covers there. Star Wars Boba Fett, Black, White, and Red, number 4. Ultimates, number 19. Age of Revelation, number 1. And then finally, the big one of the week, Ultimate Endgame, number 1. There are a lot of covers for this issue. This one is a big, big issue. I'm surprised they're dropping it this week because, like I said, it's always a smaller week. So if you're on vacation, you might want to call your vacation early and run into a store and get some, because these ones, especially these blind bags, they're not going to be around very long. I got a lot of the blind bags. I'm probably going to open about 5 of them. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'll do a little video of that, I think. People have been really digging those. There is a lot of different covers for that, too, inside those blind bags. So that'll be pretty fun. On top of that, I do just got to point out that these covers are probably some of the best covers that probably the best cover that Marvel's put out. I'm not saying art-wise, but the material used, the cardstock, is the nicest material that Marvel's used since I've been open in the past 15 years. I'm really digging that cover, the material used. It is really straight, really sharp corners. I wish they would do all their books like that. That really, and they shipped in amazing. All of them came in really nice shape, which that doesn't happen a lot with Penguin and the other books that they send. So that was really cool. I'm excited about that. That's also another thing. If you are collecting, books in good condition are always something to have on top, especially key issues like this. Keep that in mind, people. At Dark Horse, Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, number 1. The ID previews for January, for everything coming out in March. Again, that is going to be on the counter. And Image, Radiant Black, number 39. Spawn, The Dark Ages, number 2. And over at Oni Press, Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa. There it is, folks. All the new releases for the final day of the year, 12/31/2025, right here at Bring Your Old Books. Once again, there is no DC this week, but I do have plenty of DC for next week. It wasn't a distribution thing because it's all here. I don't know. It's poor planning on DC. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to compete. Marvel does have some strong books this week with Ultimate Endgame. That Ultimate Endgame is going to be big. X-Men Age of Revelation, the finale, and the Sorcerer Supreme. Maybe they just didn't want to come out to play. Who knows? Well, there it is, folks. We'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.